Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third season of Dave's Garage. And today we go out in the world. We go out to the magnificent Car Can, a car museum statue built in New Haven, Connecticut, right here in my facility. But as you can tell, we've cleaned up the car collection quite a bit. All the models that were there just last time have been put into their rightful place, except of course the 61 409 Impala is still waiting on its moment in the spotlight. But in the meantime, let's take care of business today. This is the Car Can, and with the Car Can you get a group of cars that are worthy of preservation and discussion, but not 8 minutes a piece. I could do 8 minutes a piece, but I'd rather just honor the format and get a few words in on each one. This is the concept Mustang from about 1993. It previewed the Fox body Mustang's first restyle after 15 years, 79 through 93. It was that squared off body, and in 94 they made what was really the first retro, one of the first retro cars, first one that comes to mind with me, and they brought back Mustang Qs, and they did a good job. It previewed the Mustang. It wasn't exactly the Mustang, but it also wasn't a disappointment. You didn't go away thinking, well, they got it right, and then they brought out a car that just didn't match it. Now here we've got another car. This is the AMC Hornet hatchback from 1973. This was a very significant car. The Hornet lasted way too long. The hatchback, I never thought of this. It didn't really last as long as the Hornet itself. It became the Eagle, the Hornet did, and the Sportabout, and the sedan body, but the hatchback body only lasted for a while. I really wouldn't mind researching that and finding out when it went away. I never really thought about it, never noticed it, but my mother almost bought one. She got sick after she put the order in. I encouraged her to, and it would have been a nice little car to have. And you know, it was a beaut. But hatchbacks were all the rage in 1973. Nova got theirs, and the companion of the Ventura and the Omega, and people thought that the Fords would follow, but they never did. The Maverick, the Comet never went hatchback. This is what I was talking about the other day. This is a Buick Estate Wagon. I forget the color on this. Obviously I painted these, but it looks like the same, obviously, body style, but I don't believe it was silver. What do we got going on there? We got some sort of piece of detritus that landed there, but this gives you actually almost a better look than the intact car itself that I have. I mean, again, it shows, oh, here we go. It's a nice rich gold color, goldish yellow color. And actually works better than silver in bringing out the, you know, the loveliness of this car. Look at that, a fin coming at you, you know, the back window, which is, like I say, a 50s, you know, recollection done in 70s technology. This car, believe it or not, this car has gone about 250,000 miles. Now you say, how can that be? It's a Hot Wheel. You must be, you know, making a play on miniaturization rules. You know, could not have gone that far. But this was in the ashtray of my Toyota RAV. And what it did was, it made it so if anybody were to open the ashtray, they'd see this, and there was also a Dodge police car. I don't know if I have a Dodge anymore, but I should, but you never know with me. And anyway, it was in there for about 250,000, maybe 270, or even, well, about 200,000 miles. And maybe more. And the fact is that it's been all the way across the South, all the way up to Minnesota, South Dakota, and then I painted it. Now you say, how could somebody do that? But I think that this came out good. I had a white can and a black can, but it was the white can that was the winner. They came out best. Now, here is a little bit of nostalgia for you, or a little bit of sentiment. 2 years ago, my sister gave me money to buy Hot Wheels cars for myself, and I did. And being the non-sentimental type of guy that I am, I didn't really didn't really, you know, save them all, but these two I did. This is a Falcon Ranchero wagon, and this is a Buick police car. And you know, that's the car, the car can, which is really just a cool thing. I mean, you could look at it many ways, and you know, if it were real, I mean, you know, really like that Bruce Springsteen thing of the you know, Cadillac Ranch. You know, people come to visit it and they'd be like, wow, I mean, look at this. I mean, the car can. You know, it's just an amazing tribute to the automobile. Did I miss anything here? I don't think so. You know, I mean, it's worth looking at and looking at again. And I may actually be turning this video upside down. I think I am. There we go. Back to the right side. So there we go. This is the car can, and you know, you could actually put a car on top of it. We'll have a little preview of the 62. This car, the 61, is the first car I ever got involved with. My neighbors had them. They were about 16. I think one had a red one, one had a white one had a blue one. And my father said, someday they're going to roll them. They drive so crazy. But I couldn't wait for that day to happen. I'd sit in the living room, you know, our sunken living room, look out the window at Frank Rizzuti and his friends in their 61 Impalas. The 62 was good. It got the 409, but it grew a bit. And, you know, they were the Camaros of their day. This became more like the pre-Chevelle, or just what it was, the Impala. And you look at these colors, red and black. I kind of got an extra car in here. You know, here's the car from the front end, and here's everything from a nice plan view. I had the, here it is. Here we go. Here's the artwork for the 62 Impala. You know, it's got a Bill Mitchell, you know, front end that goes inward. I mean, he just had that, you know, had that thing going on. Look at that lamp. It has this, you know, this shading thing going on, this circular. Everything is a can. Everything is round today. So there you go, folks. I would take you for a ride in all of these cars. But, you know, they're affixed, and maybe they should just go undercover like they did in the old days, you know, underneath a sheet, kind of give that mystique to it. And there we go, the car can. Ladies and gentlemen, the car can. All right, I thank you very much for being at Dave's Garage today, and we will see you next time.